Hello people, happy Easter weekend. Hope you had a good Friday. Hope you're getting a lot of shitty eggs. Well, hang on, hope you're just getting a lot of chocolate eggs. Wait, autism up there. Wait, where? There. Wait, weekend roundup, and boy, it's been a good week. Well, good-ish week. Been a short week anyway, I'm happy with that. Oh, the amount of shit they can destroy in a week's amazing. Wait, let's start with... Wait, I'm starting with The Little Mermaid. It's not my sort of area of expertise, not my genre. There, I'm still upset that fucking Harry Berry's fucking chest has been shortened. Where's the booba? I don't know. But anyway, Little Mermaid Remake changes lyrics to song so Eric doesn't force himself on Ariel. Oof. On paper, it does look bad. I granted that. In paper, it does look bad, some of the fucking songs. But the animated series provides context. In real life, there's also context. We all know we've been at a party. Lass is sort of giving you signals. Well, massive one just fucking sticks her tongue down your throat. There's a massive one, I get it. So she leads you off. So anyway, stop bringing up the past. Let's crack on. We've made some revisions. It's poor unfortunate souls. So this regards line that makes girls somehow feel that they shouldn't speak out of turn. So in this case, so the movie is that she trades a voice to get legs. I think we all know this by now, anyway. So she trades a voice to get legs, and then it's like love has no sort of boundaries. Like you can sort of like a Love Actually sort of thing, where the English guy can speak to the Spanish girl Portuguese, isn't you? That doesn't matter. And that sort of body language, sort of love just triumphs over all. In this case, that Ursula tries to manipulate that to give up a voice, and it's sort of, you can still get stuff, you can still have this, you can still have that, but at the end of the day, that it's not really about girls shouldn't really speak up. It's more about just transcending in a sort of different way. Wait, the Kiss the Girl Calypso's inspired number sung by Reed Sebastian as he attempts to escort Eric. Wait, that's just the same thing, that she can't really communicate what she wants, so she shows it with body language. In context, that does make sense. Wait, I don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Fair enough. Wait, apparently caused the team behind the remake concern. Oh, of course it did. People have gotten very sensitive about the idea Prince Eric would in any way force himself on Ariel. Well, no, the whole thing is that he's taking care of her, and it's sort of like a I'm thinking back to like a sort of nurse treating a patient sort of thing, where you get like, I don't know what the correct word would be. I'm thinking Stockholm syndrome, but it's not that, because that's just bad. But it's sort of similar sort of thing, where you sort of have compassion and care for the person you're helping out, and then they sort of appreciate and then have the same sort of passion back to you. But in modern day, you can't really show that sort of stuff, and it all gets lost. It's actually quite funny. So she loses her voice, and now they're remaking it all, and they're changing words, and that's quite fucking hypocritical, to be fair. That's quite funny. I don't know, it's just funny in my own head. So she loses her voice, and now you're changing the words, and she can't stand up for herself now. So the original author can't stand up to you changing the words because you took away the voice. You're taking away the original voice, for fuck's sake. This is getting bad. Elsewhere in the interview, discussed the original song development, which includes Scuttlebutts. So, King Trident, titled Impossible Child, which ends cut from the final... What? Why? He also reveals the consideration of using the song Her Voice, a ballad from Eric, the original in the animated series, the Broadway stage adaptation, but the director, Rob Marshall, vetoed it probably in favour for developing a new song, Wild Uncharted Waters. Okay. So, need to find out what that is. But anyway, live films are really a directed medium that would go back to what they saw in the animated, and it was fresh from there. Besides the fact that it's clear anybody wants a new song for live adaptation films for award considerations. So is that the crux of it there? You basically want new songs so you can go to these award ceremonies to win some fucking shiny bauble to stick on your mantelpiece. That seems to be the crux over here, like. But anyway, I'll leave you to it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Indiana Jones, where are you? Indy. Wait, let's crack on with Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Trailer puts Harrison Ford back in the action. Looks 80 odd. I mean, they could have done something great here. So Shia LaBeouf was originally meant to take over in the Crystal Skull. I know it's not a fan favourite. I still liked it. It's not a good Indiana Jones movie, I granted that. It was R-rated, you could turn your brain off, watch it. I was still a kid when it came out, so yeah, I still enjoyed it. That's not hard to say. I liked it, okay? I'll say that. I watched it. It's good. No, I can't say that. It's not good. It's okay. It's okay. So 6 minutes, classic indie footage. Shows fucking hell. Wait. So TikTok wire, ball races, Nazi references, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Well, speaking of Nazis, jumping out of a burning plane. I mean, any plane Harrison Ford flies, you probably best jump out when it's in the air, because he can't land the fucker. Wait, for also being shown at Star Wars Celebration in London. That's why it's been a good week. There's some shit that's come out to destroy my childhood, and I just love to watch my childhood get burnt to the ground, I tell you. Including Indiana Jones. So, fuck all this off. You've probably spread bullshit anyway. I sort of know what's coming up. So, Indiana Jones leaked. End of the film, director James Mangold basically fucks it all up. If you can, go watch this. Check it out. 4chan basically predicts how it's going to play. And there's been lots of reshoots. It's been pushed back a little. And it looks like it's true. So, let's just get into it. Wait. This is Indiana Jones. This is not the hero I want. Yep, forgot. Can't have that. So, in the 60s now, pushing through. Indiana Jones is going to get replaced. We all know it. So this is the sort of ceremony of him getting replaced in. So it's foreshadowing.
Well, in that case, what are we drinking?
Same for the goddaughter.
Where's the son? Where's Shia LaBeouf? Why do we have to have that?
Dad told me you found something.
I think I can intermittently play it. Nazis again. Wait, so that's Dial Destiny. Fuck it. Fuck.
Crazy.
If I get copyrighted, I have to put something in, but fuck it.
Please get out of here.
Wait. If you're going to bring in Phoebe Waller-Bridge to replace Indy, why would you have the scene?
Sorry.
Why would you have the scene, for fuck's sake? I don't know. So, in this, why would you sort of betray the original?
Sorry.
Nah.
Dr. Jones.
I mean, it's improved better from the leaks, I'd give it that. So the agent's getting better.
Get him.
That's real time. So I'm more interested in to sort of figure out what would the case be for this. Given it's sort of like a time traveling sort of thing. Is it more flashbacks or time travel? It's a weird one, I'll give it that. Don't think I can have the music. So it's been pushed back, definitely. I think it's meant to come out with me.
You stole it. Then you stole it.
And then I stole it. It's called capitalism.
No. This is up there, innit? They're pushing a message. This wasn't a leak. That fight wasn't a leak.
Fasten your seatbelts. There might be some turbulence.
Especially if I was at Ford driving. Fucking definitely there, like it.
And now a final triumph.
Well, you had your final triumph. You had the crystal skull. At least Sal's back. Yes, that is actual footage of Harrison Ford jumping out of a plane. 100% that's how he lands airplanes.
I've been tortured with voodoo. Been shot 9 times.
Been shot 9 times. Fair enough.
Once by your father. Sorry.
Hang on a minute. She getting it in front. Is this... Is that old Indy or young Indy? Maybe stunt and double Indy at this point. Doubt Harrison Ford could probably do anything new. He had a lot of stunt double action, I know, and he broke his leg on set. Not sure about this. So, this is the bull that chases him, innit? Old Indy.
Looking for this.
Young Indy. See that the Asian tech is getting up there, like, innit? Looks a bit rubbery, like a mask, but I mean, it's aged him down well. It's still not as young as he probably would be. Take that would be the 30s, 40s.
All my life.
Do 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 do. Yeah, Jaws is still a good soundtrack, like, innit? I don't know. This is just going to kill another franchise I love, and then nothing else. I don't know. I can obviously see they're doing a bait and switch, so they're going to bring Phoebe Bridges in. If you want that to be liked by fans, should do more of the sort of what they did in their Crystal Skull show buff, where it was sort of filling a support role. But how about this? You scrap all this off. Sort of Indy's now in the stage where his father was. I think he must have been in the 80s. So Indy could be kidnapped, and then you get the sort of... Well, I don't know why his son's not in this. I don't know why Cheryl Buff is not in this. It makes no sense. Did fucking... Is it Marion? The last he marries in Crystal Skull? I don't know why she's not in this. Could have died, could have divorced him. He was down on his luck. It's a completely different tale. I don't know what they're planning. It's gotta be shite though, innit? Read. If that, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Hello, people. Read, let's just get on to this because it's... Well, which is very bad. I mean, it's just bad all around. So you can see fucking rubber armor. Fucking just 3D printed bullshit. Gladwell is not Gladwell in this. Don't even know where his sword is sheathed to. But Rings of Power, I'm not giving it the token treatment. This is not Tolkien's work. This is purely Amazon's. And this is Amazon's Rings of Power. Not Lord of the Rings. Nothing to do with Lord of the Rings. Except stealing the rights and wearing it as a fucking Halloween mask. Might as well be a Halloween mask with the fucking cheapness of the costumes. My dears, that's just cheap. How did fucking Peter Jackson make a massive seasons, three fucking it made his his fucking Lord of the Rings trilogy. Got you thick straight up that pissed off. Okay. Fuck it. It's all in the title anyway. Forbes, you've done this. Only 37% of the views finished Amazon's Ring of Power. That there is a colossal failure. Everybody was saying Rings of Power is going to be a colossal failure. Everybody said the shit they were pulling was a colossal failure. This, sir, is a fucking failure. My days, and they're fucking stuck with another 4 seasons. They've got to do 5. Oh my days. There's no spinning that. Rivals Netflix usually cancel most of their shows if they come in at 50. Oof. Squid Game was a mega hit at 83. Fair dues. Imagine more seasons would probably come in the 60s to 80s ranges. Hits would probably come in the 80s to 90s. But Christ almighty. I think they were saying they were more aiming for, like, I think they were aiming for Brazil was the aim, trying to get market in there. And it's probably to do with the saturation of the rest. But my days. Rings of Power was a massive flop. Many viewers gave up on it. That's an understatement. With only 37%. Oh, fuck. Amazon, no. Amazon's Rings of Power was a flop. Not only was it snubbed by entirely during award season, its total out that merely 37% of people who started watching it showed up. Oof. Just under 2/3 of all Rings of Power viewers quit watching the show before it wrapped up, missing out on a truly ghastly storytelling. And it produced. Oof. Look at you, Forbes, getting brave. Fucking bite in the hand that feeds you. Snazzy. The big question I had out of all of the viewers who did stick around for all 8 episodes, how many hate watched it? Well, given that YouTube's full of it, I'd probably say about 20% of people just hate watched it. That's the thing though. 8 episodes, so it's about 8 hours long, and only a third of people stuck around for 8 episodes. So yes, people would just watch it to finish it, but not in this case. And Rings of Power truly is fucked because of the new Lord of the Rings, actual Lord of the Rings, being pushed by one Ibris. I don't know how good it's going to come out, but they're bringing back Peter Jackson and his team. For one, the trilogy was great work. The Hobbit has its flaws, but I still liked it. It's still good. Not as good as the trilogy. Even then, the trilogy got harsh criticisms from Christopher Tolkien, but that's not the point. So all this, I would say, was a colossal waste. Was it like $1 billion or $5 billion or something they paid? Damn, they are fucked up. But anyway, catch you in the next one. Peace. Hello, people. Let's just get on with Mario. Hee. Right. Elon Musk hits out at the disconnected fan critics over Rotten Tomatoes score. So before I scroll down, show you this. It's been given a sort of 40% to 50% rating by the critics, but I think it's hitting like the 90s by fans. And it's just unbelievable how they're doing this and this. Granted, I do see it as that movie critics don't have any idea of the outside world. Everyone sort of knows who Mario is. There's Mario Kart, there's the Mario games, there's the Brawl games. Mario is an icon around the world. So to not know who he is, you must be living on a rock. And that's what I think these critics are. It doesn't evolve around a cult of wokeness. it's not relevant. And Nintendo in this situation are good and bad at the same time. They will not respond to anyone outside of Nintendo. That's a good thing because they won't go into this woke bullshit that other companies have fell into. Bad thing is, they won't accept valid criticism either. They won't accept some bullshit criticism either, but that's different. So Elon Musk basically is bringing attention to this because it's Elon Musk. I think many people have said this, I've brought this up. Well, this is pretty much it. So, box office 53%, 98%. Wow, the critics are so disconnected from reality. And, yeah, let's just bring up some proof to this. Box office, Super Mario Bros. Is heading for a huge 200 million in 5 days. That's just domestic box office. That means it's potentially going to reach $1 billion. Fucking billion for Mario. Which, give credit to, if this beats, well, John Wick, I don't think it's going to reach $1 billion. It's good, I liked it. This, I do want to go and see, but I might just wait till it comes out. There. I think tickets are sort of in the early day, like before 5 and that. I think they're expecting people with kids to go, which is fair dues, you would as well. PG rating. So, I think most critics don't like it. I think I covered it last week with Chris Pratt is the lead role. And I think he did a good job, to be honest. It does sound like him with a bit of an accent. It's just how it is. Haven't seen it yet. Would like to. But that's another thing as well. So Disney. What was last Disney's big epic? Strange New Worlds, I think. Haven't seen it. Not really interested in it. They basically put their messaging within it that they were pushing. Was the character trans or gay or? So they're pushing the lead character, and it was big news everywhere. They're trying to get people to see it. I think I lost 50 million, 100 million maybe. But Universal, I can't think of any sort of franchise I sort of hate watch or thinking from Universal. Universal have sort of pushed themselves into a sort of that sort of brand where they're safe. You can take your kids, I can show my niece, my nephew, I can get them sort of a Universal thing, and it's going to be safe content where they can watch. They're not going to be indoctrinized. Finding Dory, for example, they're doing Incredibles. Trying to think of any bad franchises that I wouldn't let me watch, but then I think I covered it just before. Little Mermaid's coming out. They've changed the whole wall of the songs. I think it's due to sort of try and get a credit on, but who knows. And then again, let's just cover it. 2 secs. Read. Disney's Strange New Worlds to lose 100 million in theatrical release. So Disney's Strange New Worlds bombed at the box office Thanksgiving. So it came out even Thanksgiving. Behind expectations. So granted, it's not as big as what Mario is. But even then, they put so much money into it. It's got a Disney name back in it. Is it DreamWorks as well? Are you DreamWorks? Yeah, it's just all the shit. Well, big flop. So I believe you're DreamWorks as well. So it's basically got a lot of talent behind it. Why would they even produce something if they knew it was going to be a flop? Stick with this. Scrap that. Disney can just go. At this point in time, no Disney Plus. Scrap your subscriptions. Just go and watch decent movies from people that actually respect it. That's all I can say. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. I covered this the other day actually. Warner Brothers in talks of J.K. Rowling about Harry Potter TV series. So it seems like they're going to go ahead with it. Warner Brothers are in debt, so they need the revenue. Harry Potter would be a safe bet. Yeah, I think a classic Harry Potter thing would be a safe bet. Hogwarts Legacy just dominated. So Harry Potter TV series is under discussion between Warner Bros. And J.K. Rowling. The media giant is reportedly pushing to convince author J.K. Rowling to produce a new series based directly on her book series in its new streaming service that would combine HBO and Discovery. I mean, that would actually be beneficial, but I'm getting off topic there. So, you want directly actual Harry Potter and not a sort of Hogwarts spin-off. I mean, yeah, that would be a safe bet, like, I guess. Fantastic Beasts wasn't really profitable, but Hogwarts Legacy was, though. But Fantastic Beasts did have an undertone, and then you did go into a sort of wokeness pushing era. But I'll see how it goes, I guess. You got The Cursed Child, which I've not actually seen. But I hear good things. About it. The news comes after Rowling's production company, Brother Films and TV, is reportedly 74% down on profits. Well, that's where The Cursed Child comes from, innit? They have not been. The company subsidies include Harry Potter theatrical productions, which produces the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Right, given that yes, basically via lockdowns and stuff, that's understandable. The English author has been subject to sustained backlash due to her stance on trans issues, and as critics have characterised as a transphobic. Right. So even if you're trying to push this, you still bring this into it. My days, media, you're just useless these days. Right, J.K. Rowling has us a voice of concerns this week about a Scottish rapist. I mean, these rap artists these days. Right, avoids prison because he's young. Yeah. So, on the topic of all this transphobia stuff, she's still, it's not really thingy. She stands up for what she believes in, and yeah, she's shone a spotlight on this, which is great for her. I wish she does more stuff like this. Guy is getting off pretty much scot-free for a heinous crime. Fucking hate this country at times. Right. So I found this interesting. I don't think it's true, but it's interesting at least. Warner Bros. Reboot Harry Potter as J.K. Rowling reportedly requested an insane amount to let go of 9.58 billion franchise. Yeah. In this case, I don't think they actually approached her to buy it, and I think they kind of don't want to be associated with it because they don't want this transphobic backlash tied to it. But at the end of the day, I think she should go ahead with it. Warner Bros. Should just pie that off. We all know it's bullshit. We all know she's not. I want to cover something. I found something interesting I want to cover as well. After surrounding herself in controversy and backlash, Harry Potter author has raised some eyebrows. J.K. Rowling made some insensitive comments about the transgender community after rich people in Hollywood do not want to be associated or work with her. Well, that's where it's coming from. Okay, you pay 10 billion, you get it. I mean, I wouldn't sell for 10 billion, to be honest. I'd go fucking higher. Charge as much as you want, love. It's your franchise, your work. I wasn't keen on you making Dumbledore gay in a sort of... There's really no need to really discuss the gender. Even Magic Beasts, but it's here or there. Not gender, sex. Not unisex. What's it called? I thought it's called new. Not alteration. That's trans. Some bullshit. But anyway, leave it there. No, wait, no. Hi, friend, before you go. You knew I was going to get, you bastard. You must have a mouse tracker thing. Wait, before I go, I found this. So, Vox has come up with some bullshit. It's J.K. Rowling's transphobic. Let her speak for herself. So, it all starts in 2014, apparently. So, she's portrayed as a compulsive and unable to pass. Wait, so what's this about? It's a series that involves a trans woman who is portrayed as a complicit and unable to pass. The book includes scenes where the main character gleefully threatens this character with prison rape. Okay, bear in mind it's a book, not where the chapter is. Yeah, that's what it is. Rowling liked the tweet, including the controversial, since deleted, media marked role referring to the theatrical trans woman in feminist spaces as a stranger with a penis. I could honestly see why women would not like that. As you see a 6-foot bloke in a dress in the bogs, I would be a bit scared too. That's me speaking as a man inside the male's bogs with a man with a big ass fucking dress on. Because I said dress there instead of changing it to the P. Wait. So you jump years, don't you? So a 3-year time gap, 1-year time gap. In March, J.K. Rowling liked, and then unliked the tweet referring to trans women as men in dresses. Yeah, could just be wrongdoing, but she might have just hit it by mistake, who knows. But yeah, trans women are just men in dresses. That's my take on it. Sue us. In a shift towards open voicing her anti-trans statements, Rowling's vocally supported the plaintiff of our employment tribunal. Yeah, Mary Foster, because of the celebration in the turf community after suing company who chose not to renew her contract in 2018. Foster then posted wasn't renewing her contract, she was fired. Foster posted numerous anti-trans comments, but generalised all trans people, directly targeting the non-binary person. The tweets made staff members at her company uncomfortable. Ultimately, in March 2019, the organisation declined to renew Foster's contract. Rowling tweeted which showed the distort trans identity in fact of the case, made the first time many people become aware of the growing transphobia tendencies. So that was overall that we had case. In the UK, you can't be discriminated against your sort of beliefs. So Foster was in the right there. Doesn't matter if they were uncomfortable or not. And everyone's entitled to their opinion. And I like how you don't actually show the tweets. Like you show them ones, but you don't show this ones. Who knows? Then 20s, and then this is where it gets fucking funny. I found this weird. So I don't know where these two come into this. Who knows? But then I stopped showing tweets and just goes on until this one. So is this the one where she threatens to get the lawyer on the guy? And then so on and so forth. You can read this in your own time. It's just comical. But I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Hi guys, do you know Batman's a fascist? Yeah, near there. So, this is the new Blue Beetle that's coming out. I thought, well, it still looks decent. I quite like the suit. They've portrayed it quite well. Can I cover the trailer? I don't think I can. But anyway. Looks interesting, but the final line, Batman's a fascist, gave me, like, nope, pass. Yeah, that's going to put a lot of people off. There's been comebacks that I like how it made it look like it was like how they tried to make it look like that it was him standing out, but he's just it's just a poor boy.
with your wife, but do not open
I like this little nod. I do like that. That's a little nod. Little Easter egg for fans.
You haven't looked. Did you get it to do that?
I think he likes me.
Oh, by the way, this isn't the original Blue Beetle, but I still like this one, to be honest. Yeah. See, I do like the look of it. It's decent enough. That is quite cool. Here's quite annoying that all pulling out Doctor Strange. Granted that.
I think I cut a bus in half.
Yeah. James Gunn's humour in it.
But it belongs to me.
How are you, love?
The love you feel for your family makes you weak.
I am. I've seen Vin Diesel. Shit, just clicked on the song. Wait. Hopefully it's just demonetized and not thingy. That is quite good, isn't it? Oh. Wait. I purposely basically cut this to the perfect time where I want to show two choice the spot.
It's like Batman stuff. Batman's a fascist.
Oh. Why?
Batman stuff. Batman's a fascist.
Wait, in this universe, you don't know who Batman actually is. You know of the sort of suit, you know there's something going on, but Batman is kept in the shadows. You know sort of a myth, a legend, but you don't actually know Batman's real.
Batman's a fascist. The fascist.
Oh.
Batman stuff. Batman's a fascist.
Why? It's basically woke messaging. We know where it's going to go. Indiana Jones brings up the capitalist element, and you know where it's going to go. It's basically to commendate the new audience they're basically pandering to, which doesn't actually go and see the shit anyway. So why would he even bring it up? My fucking left donkey testicle, I tell you. But I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Yo, peeps, Miss Ridley's back. Ridley? Yeah, Daisy Ridley. Okay. Wait for the fucking wheelos to come out the woodwork. Oh, they can be everywhere, aren't they? So, the big news this weekend is Daisy Ridley's coming back to star in her own Star Wars film again. My days, she was a... Well, it's hard to say she was a bad actor. It's more, it's just bad writing. The acting was a bit reckless, but I like to be fair. But anyway. So you get a TV star into a movie and it doesn't work well at this time. Let's crack on. Star Wars, the movie future just came into shape, featuring Daisy Ridley's Way will be centered on the first Star Wars feature film since 2019. The Rise of Skywalker, fucking hell, that was a bad one. Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy still not fired yet, I don't know how. Star Wars is a dead franchise. It's dead. And yet, the murderer is still employed. Announced. Might as well be according. My days. That Star Wars celebration in London on Friday. Good Friday. Wait. How the fuck am I pressing that? Shameen? Oh, I don't know. Miss Marvel. I'm glad you fucking shortened it there. Will direct from a script by Stephen Knight's Peaky Blinders. The film follows the events of Rise of Skywalker. Man, I hope you could have retconned that. And then we'll focus on Rey as she builds a new Jedi Order. Okay, so there's one for number 2 then. So is it going to follow on and then go into that, or is it going just to be sort of wrap it up and then go into that? Right, I don't know. They're going to bring fucking that baby Yoda in, aren't they? That's another cancer on the fucking franchise. The project marks several major milestones for the franchise. Miss Marvel, I'm going to call her now, is the first woman and first person of colour to direct Star Wars movies. The Pakistani film maker won 2 Academy Awards for the documentary short in 2011 for Saving Face and 15, A Girl in the River, The Price of Forgiveness, and most recently directed 2 episodes. So I don't know, and that was that was a nightmare. So given these are your credentials, I'm going to say no. It doesn't matter if you're the first or the last or whoever. I don't give a fuck. I want to know what your credentials are, and if it has this in it, it's a no. Fuck me. How hard is it just to get... Fair enough. Wait. Speaking of Tanta's fucking area, it's exciting. John Filoni told Vanity Fair after the panel, I always find it satisfying and encouraging when you have people who come through Star Wars, come back to Star Wars. You had 3. You had the OGs, Carrie Fisher, fucking Han Solo, fucking Harrison Ford, and Mark Hamill, and you did not put all 3 together. You could have had the 3 people that fucking launched this franchise in the same room, and yet you fucked it up. Totally fucked it up. Killed 2 people off that are actually still alive, and kept the 1 that's actually fucking dead. Fucking Carrie Fisher, rest in peace. I'm sorry, but Christ almighty, you fucked this up massively. My dears. It shows how strong that community is, and how fuck you for Disney come back and be part of where it's going. I'm excited to see what where all of this is going to happen. Yeah, and you fucked over Finn. That's actually the most sickening part of this. Daisy Ridley, fucking character Way, she was a Mary Sue. She had all the abilities, all the powers from birth. She was magical, she was whimsical, she could do anything she ever wanted. She could pull fucking starships from fucking orbit if she wanted to. And yet, you had Finn. He was lined up to be a secret fucking Jedi, secretly having some sort of force detection. Could have trained him up, could have had the sort of origin of Finn, like a sort of how Luke became for the ranks. It would have just been irretelling, yes, but it's a hero's journey, and that would have been something spectacular, and you went and fucked that up. My fucking giddy aunt, you cunt. Apologise. Don't mean swear a lot, but Disney fucking Star Wars is dead. Franchise is dead. Fucking good job I have the classics. Getting to this point has been a bumpier than successful navigation and asteroid fields for fucking hell, man. Knight stepped in to write the film after the original scriptwriter and Justin whatever counterpart. Watchmen was married. Give me that. Left the project in February. So why did they leave? Let's have a little scopy. Right. Peaky Blinders' career comes in. Doesn't really say. Knight is a veteran. Best known for whatever. Earlier in March, Very Fair reported that they're separate movies. One Shepherd did by director. So have they just left to do separate things? And it's a possibility, I guess. So they haven't left because it's bullshit. My days, I would left because it's bullshit. Right, Star Wars features projects months or even years after that figure. Why would you actually give Rey a chance anyway? Finn would have been a logical choice. Finn fucking figures aren't rotting on shelves. Rey is rotting on shelves. I don't know why. It could have just been overproduced. Granted, they could have overestimated her value. could be because the character's Mary Sue and has no real character whatsoever. That's a possibility. In December 2020, Kennedy announced that Wonder Woman, the director Patty Jenkins, is the fucking hell, will helm the first post-Rise Skywalkers. Yep, and we saw where it turned out. And Rogue Squadrons was cancelled, I believe. Schedule open. No, it's not cancelled. I thought it was. But after years of zero progress, the project, Disney has pulled. Wait, it is cancelled. Wait, I was right. Vanity reported that it's no longer in active development at Lucasfilm. Exactly. Because you can't produce bullshit. Wait, I think I've made my feelings. Clear on this one. Yeah. They're going to have to basically retcon the hell out of the fucking prequels. Is it prequels? Sequels, original, prequels, yeah. They're going to have to basically retcon the fuck out of this. I don't know how they're going to get her to be a teacher though. If they bring in some decent characters, they're going to then train them through the ranks, I guess, have a hero's origin then. But the character's insufferable in the prequels. I couldn't stand her. It's not really Daisy Ridley's fault, I'll give her that. The acting was a bit dry here and there, but I think it was just more of the writers trying to push for it, and she didn't really kick back on what they were trying to do. It is how it is. And she's not a Skywalker, she's a Palpatine. But I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Yo, the Mandalorians fell off a fucking cliff. I mean, I stopped watching after season 1, to be honest, like. So, there's me out of it. Since Gina Carano was sacked, I was like, I'm not having this. But there's a whole new sort of shit that's going on. So I've kind of watched clips and tried to catch into it. And I find this disrespectful for one. But two, that's not my point anyway. I'm just using this to lead into what I want to talk about. But I might be a bit more pissed off at this than anything else. So, the Mandalorian character posters released featuring Lizzo and Captain Bombardier is a stolen character. I know where he's from, and you can see his sort of resemblance to it.
The barrel's empty. I am firing blanks.
Worry not, brave lads. Worry not. This bombardier always carries one in the breech. Hang on!
Jack Black is then playing Captain Bombardier. But that's not even the worst part. Fucking Christopher Lloyd doesn't get a poster. I think they're going for the Mickey Mouse ears, to be honest. And this sort of Bombardier outfit, I'll play it in the. I'll have it in the within the intro. You'll see what I mean. The resemblance where it's been stolen from. But anyway, Christopher Lee doesn't get his own poster. What the actual giddy fuck? Which one's Lizzo? Is that Lizzo? I'm not sure if that's Lizzo. Fucking hell, she's a big lass, isn't she? Captain Jack's a big guy, to be honest, as well. Didn't lose a load of weight. I should just put it all back on. Fucking hell, I don't know. I'm the one to talk. But, yeah. So Mandalorians fell off a cliff. I didn't like the insult they'd give to Christopher Lloyd. I don't know why he doesn't get a poster. Mandalorian showrunners explained why Season 3 is so decisive amidst fans' backlash. So, as I said, I've given up on this. But I've been watching clips, and it's because Pascal isn't in this. And my main theory is that freaking Pascal isn't really in the Mandalorian Season 3. And they're trying to replace the Mandalorian, which would be Pascal, with this Bo-Katan, and it's like, why? So he spent 2 seasons developing Pascal, which granted he's moved on to The Last of Us. He's sort of still in with this franchise. I don't know. That's the guy. Like I said, I've sort of given up. But in March, Star Wars spin-off returned to its 3rd season. Missed off a fan backlash. Wrong one. But fans shown they have been vocal in their opinion that the series has experienced a dip in quality. Well, again, it's on the 3rd season now. Of course, it's gonna fucking go downhill. Plus, also, how long can BB fucking Yoda really hold up the franchise? Plus, it's a Filoni. Wait, speaking at the first day of Star Wars Celebration in London, Dave Filoni spoke about those stories that shows is trying to tell, something hinting at a frosty criticism thrown at the series. Dave Filoni talking about how Mandalorian Season 3 is about reflecting different points of views of the galaxy, and that Star Wars is made by creators, each with their own point of view. Yeah, no. So you're showing real no respect to the original. So people would like BB Yoda's to sort of point of view of Pascal himself. Fucking Mando. But you're basically now trying to steal that and do a bait and switch. Is Bo-Katan shaping up to be the Mandalorian's new protagonist? From what I've seen, I would say yes. It's a clear... I should got a helmet off. It's... been meaning to ask this actually. Why should... I think I've seen a clip where it's like mentioning that she can have a helmet off because she's a leader. It's like, no, that's not how it works. You don't take your helmet off in fucking view, otherwise you don't show your face. Right, but Mandalorian feels different from season 1 and 2. For Aiden Mando, it redeeming himself in the living water of Mines of Mandalore, to Interverse joining the Children of the Watch, right, to heading to rescue kidnapped founding, to even leading a strike on Navo, and most recently becoming the bearer of the Darksaber. It's clear that Bo-Katan path is potentially leading to something bigger than we previously realised. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So it could most realistically be hinting at our own sort of spin-off of her. But why would you do that? Wouldn't you just rather slide her into sync with an audience already? Could be the way they're aiming at. I wouldn't put it past them. They are a shitty bunch over there. Like I think I think my other videos going to go ahead of this one, where I basically let my real feelings know on Disney. Not Disney, well Disney, but Lucasfilm. Kathleen Kennedy. She should be sacked. But anyway, overall, I reckon it's a bait and switch. Whatever. That's basically what I cover. But honestly, I just don't care about Mando. So I won't leave it there. Catch you in the next one. Peace. Right, I'm throwing this in there. Marvel reported discussion options for Jonathan Majors. The story just won't go away for the guy. But anyway, so judges aren't being pressed. We I'll see it was an altercation at the house. It's a bit suspicious, I'll grant you that. The text messages came out and it seemed like hostage statements, alleged allergies, or what you call it. They seem, but it's what was released, and I don't know why the lawyer would release that. So there's markings, but then it wasn't caused by him, but then something happened, there's an altercation, and he's gone for the media circus. I don't believe a decision like this should be made outside of a vacuum. We have to sort of know what's going on. I would say, if you want to, put him on his suspension until this is sorted out. It'll be best for him, it'll be best for yourselves. So a suspension will allow you to determine what the correct course of action will be. So you don't make the decision now, you don't make any mistakes. If it's completely innocent, he's completely fine. You can then just roll him back in, perfectly fine. It gives him time to get his head straight. Gives him time out of the spotlight. It's probably best for both. But in this case, it seems like they're going to try to push for a decision to edge him out, which Marvel has sort of spaced the whole phase 5 now? Phase 5 on Khan. Oof, this is going to be bad, isn't it? Well, I mean, Khan shouldn't be the major hero anyway. That's my opinion. You could lead him into a Galactus. That would be something, wouldn't it? Then, with that, you can also lead in Silver Surfer. You can lead in Fantastic Four. Fuck me, man. You could do a lot here. But instead, you bring in Khan. It could be down the line, I guess, like, big bad guy would be Galactus at the end, and Khan is just this phase bad guy, but they're not really showing that hand yet. That could be it. So the first Surfer is next, and then do like a sort of Thanos at the end with Galactus, where he would be the focus point. Maybe. That would be my idea, but I know you don't listen to us. So, sort of defense of don't really judge until you have all the facts. Don't judge until it's been through a court. Don't judge. Yeah, I would plead with them to hold off. A suspension would be probably the best course for everybody, and then bring them in later. But we have to go from there. I'll catch you later. Hello, thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more, watch more. If not, at least like, comment, subscribe. It helps us out. Appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.